something.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men.
That bit was something.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men.
Yeah, trick, I'm up. Yeah.
Rolling. You know what it is, man. DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thoro Zano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. We live from One World Studios. Shout out my man, Boy Wonder. You know how we do. This next guest needs no introduction, but I'll do it anyway. We got the legendary Krayzie Bone in the building.
What's up, Mike?
Yo, listen, before we start, man, it's an honor for you to come through these doors, man. I appreciate you. I respect you. I love your music, and I love what you've done for the culture, man. Thank you for being here. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So let's get right into it, man. You in the city today. What we got out? What we promoting? What's going on?
Man, right now, I just released an album called Leaves of Legend.
That would be this, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes,
okay.
Indeed. What it is, what this album is basically well, you know, if you know Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know we've always paid homage and paid tribute to the cannabis and the marijuana. You know what I'm saying, industry. We've always indulged. We've always been proactive, and we announced it. You know what I'm saying. We always dedicated music to it. So you know what I'm saying. I always wanted to do a whole album with nothing but songs that you could just kick back and smoke to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. This whole album you can just put on and just roll it up, man. You know what I'm saying. Kick back and just, you know what I'm saying, just chill. You know what I'm saying.
Okay, that's very interesting. So on this album, other than yourself, obviously, who's featured on here?
I got I just basically got like mostly my artists. I got a feature from Gangsta Boo from 3 6 Mafia.
Wow, 3 6 Mafia. Memphis in the building.
Yes,
I fucks with her.
Yeah. Got her. You know what I'm saying. I got my artists on there. A young lady by the name of Lady Smoker.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying. Nova. And Get Addicted Mafia.
Right.
And I actually got an artist that on there as well, just from here, just from the Bronx. His name is Adonis. Adonis?
Yeah. Damn, do I know that guy?
Yeah, he's from the...
he's from Connecticut or he's live in the Bronx? I know a kid named...
No, he live in the Bronx.
He live in the Bronx?
Yeah.
All right, because I know a kid named Adonis. I don't know if it's the same guy,
Dominican cat, he singing, rapping English and Spanish. You know
right.
So yeah, dope.
Okay. Now, who's this? Is this independent release? Or
yes, independent through my through my company that I have with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Okay, so this is obviously on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music.
Yes, indeed. And it's also a soundtrack because I have a strand. I just launched my own strand. My brand is called Leaves of Legend.
Leaves of Legend, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just released like several different strands. I have a strand called First of the Month, and I have a strand called Family Tree.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so that's what I'm getting into the cannabis industry on the West Coast, and we're trickling down, trying to get down here. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. You know
right.
So
right.
we're moving. Yeah.
All right. Why did you feel the need to obviously because you're a heavy weed advocate, but why now did you decide to get heavily involved into the cannabis industry in terms of the dispensaries and all?
Well, man, one of the main reasons I want to get involved now is because I see how it's becoming legal, and I see all the money that's coming through, and I want to be an advocate in making sure that some of that money trickles down through the community because we've been penalized for indulging in the culture for so long when we've been knew it was nothing wrong with it.
It's nothing wrong with it, right.
You know what I'm saying? So now all the money coming in, we have to make sure that some of that is coming to the community, since, you know what I'm saying, and some of these people, they got these long sentences when they get out of prison, they got a nice place in this in this industry because they deserve that.
Well, they been knew there was nothing wrong with it. It's just they couldn't figure out how to make money off of it. Until now that they figured that out, I think everybody that had a sentence pertaining to weed should be let out automatically, and the sentence should be, erasing all that.
So, and I'm also partnering with a school in Cleveland called the Cleveland School of Cannabis.
Okay.
And I have a scholarship program with them for and I'm sending people from my community through their academy to be educated about the cannabis industry. So when they graduate from this course, they'll be qualified to work anywhere in America in the cannabis industry.
Right. Okay. Now, I mean, obviously, you know this, man. You guys are legends, man. You're a legend. You know, the whole crew's a legend. I mean, you guys did some legendary shit. But I like to do discography talk. Like, take me back before you guys were signed in Cleveland, and when whose idea was it to come up with that name?
Bone?
Yeah, like where did that come from? Like a lot of people to this day don't know what that means. Like they don't understand it.
Well, Bone, we had Bone. At first, we was called Bone Enterprise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then, like after a while, that the Enterprise started to sound corny. So we started, it started to sound corny. So he was like, let's just drop the Bone because the Bone is the family name. That's why everybody's name is Bone. You know what I'm saying? Last name Bone.
Bone, right.
So but then when we got to California, we was just Bone.
Right.
So then we had a song called Thugs in Harmony, and Easy was like, that should be your name. We was like, yeah, but Bone is the family name, man. He was like, we'll be Bone Thugs in Harmony. And we was like,
right,
there it is.
So hold on, I want to back up now. Now take me to the moment, like, before you even knew how to get in touch with Eazy-E, whose idea was it to go to Cali? And I guess, I don't know the process, but how did y'all eventually meet Eazy-E? And why did y'all go to Cali? Why not go, I think at that time, Diddy was popping. Why didn't you come to Bad Boy? Try to go to Bad Boy. Why didn't you try to go with Master P? And why go to Cali?
But well, at the time we made the move. I mean, at the time we made the move, like Master P hadn't even come out yet. You
right.
know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, so we had been I mean, we was raised on like the New York hip hop, like all day. You know what I'm saying? Like I rap because of LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Big Daddy Kane, one of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying?
Mine too.
So you know what I'm saying. So but when NWA and Eazy-E came out, like we sort of gravitated more to that because that's how we was living, like out in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was out there like in the streets and like doing the shit they was talking about. So we like, you know, like we just gravitated more to them. Like we was dressing like them with the Dickies and the flannel shirts. You know what I'm saying? And so like we was just real big fans of NWA, and we told ourselves, we was like, yo, we need to go out and like try to sign with Eazy-E, like no lie.
But so that process, you just what? You got in the car,
Flesh was out in Cali.
Okay.
He was going to school out in Cali, and so he was like, he was going to parties like every week, and every time he go to a party, he was like, yo man, I was at this party and such was there. I'm telling you, if y'all come out here, I'm telling you, like somebody gonna hear y'all, and y'all could be sad. So he pumped us up like to like hustle up some money to get one-way bus tickets to go out to Cali.
Right.
And bro, like we was like, you know, like we set a date, and it was crazy because like we used to set dates before and like never followed through with the shit. But like this date, we was like, we got the bus tickets and we left on the date we said we was gonna leave. We didn't know where we didn't know where we was going. We didn't know who we was gonna stay with. Like none of that. We was just like.
Just went.
And the whole time I'm like, man, we finna go out here and the Bloods and Crips gonna kill us, man. It's a rap. We finna be homeless out in the streets, like it's a rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, but we got out there and like, we just like made our way. You know what I'm saying? Like, through the whole time, and then we was out there for like a few months, and a cat from Cleveland gave us the number of the Ruthless Records.
So you was out there a few months before you even got in contact with Eazy.
Yeah, bro,
right.
We was walking through like the hood, just trying to like. Somebody told us where Tone Loke's house was. And we walked to Tone Loke's house, bro. Knocked on the nigga's door like drunk as hell. Yeah, bro, we was out there like, bro, I mean, that was our whole purpose. We was out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
I love it.
We trying to get on. So like, we can't be sitting around out here. You know what I'm saying? So we walked to his house. You know what I'm saying? His manager came to the door, chopped it up. Like, Tone Loke came to the door too. Like, we was rapping and he came to the door, like, stuck his head out, like, he had a big ass cigar, like, you know what I'm saying, stuck his head out, you know what I'm saying, went back in, and like, put these niggas at my house for, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, that's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, but nothing ever came from it though, you know what I'm saying? And then like a dude from Cleveland gave us the number of the Ruthless Records, and he was like, I got the number of the Ruthless Records, and he gave it to us, and we started calling that motherfucker every single day, like, yo, can we speak to Eazy-E? You know what I'm saying? And the secretary who's our homegirl to this day, Keisha Anderson.
Right.
She was like, when we called, she was like, one day she was like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure he call y'all back because I'm tired of y'all calling me every damn day. I'm gonna make sure he calls y'all back today. And like, man, he called us back.
He just called back.
Yeah, called us back.
And he talked to you. Who did he speak with?
Busy answered the phone.
And then what was the conversation? If you remember.
And I just remember Busy being like, wait, who is this? He was like, this is Eazy-E. And then Busy was like, hold on. And Busy threw me the phone and he was like, rap. And I picked up the phone, it was like,
hold on. Do you remember the rap that you said?
Yeah, some of it.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
so ultimately, you got everybody signed.
Man, yeah.
See the alley-oop I set up for you?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. So
yeah, that's what it was.
He gave you the phone to rap, right? He didn't rap, right?
Yeah. He tossed the phone to me.
He tossed it to you.
That's easy, rap. And I was like, I just picked the phone up and started rapping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like.
And then when you finished rapping, what Eazy said?
Eazy was like, damn. He was like, he was like, what's your name? I was like, our name is we call Bone. He was like, and he was like, where y'all from? He was like, we from Cleveland. He was like, I got a show in Cleveland in 2 weeks, but hold on for a minute. And then he put me on hold, and then he took the he took the phone, and then I could tell he put me on a speakerphone, and now I know that it was Jerry Heller, and I think Hutch from
Above the Law.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they put me, you know what I'm saying? He was like, say that again. And then I said the rap again. Then I heard people in the background talking like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was crazy. And then he was like, so then the conversation ended. He was like, okay, I got a meeting I gotta go to, but I'm gonna call y'all back in 2 hours so we can talk some more. And then like we hung up the phone, and bro, it was just
you couldn't believe it.
Crazy.
Right?
It was crazy. It was tripping, but like the people we were staying with, the girl who was the girl, she left the house and locked the phone in her room. So like all day we hearing the phone ring all day long. You know what I'm saying? Like damn. Like we
mind you, there's no cell phones, people.
Yeah. No cell phone.
Right.
Like, so we hearing the phone ring all day, bro. Like we was like, man, should we kick this bitch down? Like, should we knock the door down? But then like that was our place to live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so we was just like, damn. So we just plotted. We was like, yo, we gotta get back to Cleveland. We have to get back to Cleveland because we remember he said he had a show. He actually had a show at Levert. Levert had a nightclub in Cleveland. It was called Vert's Nightclub.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where the show was. The Easy was performing that. And the person that gave us the number to Ruthless Records, he was a promoter for the club. So we called him and we was like, bro, if we make it back to Cleveland, can you get us an opening spot? He was like, oh, done deal.
Right.
Guaranteed. So we got to hustling up money and calling our family like, man, we stranded. We got to get out of California. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we make money to get back to Cleveland to open up the show. And like that night we made the connection with him after the show. And like 2 days later, he had it on the way back to Cali.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I like to have artists share these type of stories because a lot of people don't understand what it took for you to get where you at and what you had to go through. They think it's just some fairy tale. Like you went out there not knowing if that was gonna happen or not. You know what I mean? And a lot of people not willing to take those type of sacrifices to get where they want to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you went as far as to knock on somebody's door.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? So I respect it, man. Thank you for sharing that, man. Definitely. So, are there any videos associated with this project right now that they can go check out?
Yes, indeed. It's a few we got out. It's a video out called "Break Up a Bag" to a song called "Break Up a Bag."
Okay.
We got a video out to a song called "Sheba Donesia."
I love it.
A video. What's the other one?
Last Blunt.
Yeah, he's a smoker. He forgot
Oh
already.
yeah. The Last Blunt. The last blunt.
Yeah, he's definitely a smoker.
Actually, we doing some footage out. You're gonna be shooting some stuff out while we here. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
Yeah, we doing that, and man, yeah. I'm trying to shoot videos. I'm trying to do videos to every song on the project.
Every song on the project.
Yeah.
Right.
It needs a visual. People need to see. You know what I'm saying? It needs
Right.
visuals for real.
Now, also, man, cause see, a lot of people don't understand where stuff originated from. Like your whole style of triplet style of rapping. I call it we call it triplet style. You know what I mean? A lot of people now, I don't know how you feel about this, but I keep it 100 up here. A lot of people want to try to credit Migos with that style of rap.
Yeah.
But you guys obviously was out before Migos. You know what I mean? And you've been doing that. Where did y'all develop that pattern of rhyming? Like, who influenced you to rhyme like that, if anybody at all?
Bro, I'm telling you, Big Daddy Kane did. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I told Kane this story. I had the honor of like interviewing him on my show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I told him, I was locked up in the county one day. I was sitting in the day room, and Rap City came on with the mayor.
With the mayor, Chris.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow, he said the mayor. That's the original Rap City.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't hip hop, if y'all know what that is.
Man,
the
so,
mayor.
So I'm sitting back and I'm watching this Big Daddy Kane song, and he just like one line, he flip it like dip, but he stopped, and I was like, yo, if somebody did that like this, the whole entire song. And then what's crazy is, after I heard that, I went to my cell. I borrowed a pen from one of my cellmates. I didn't have no paper, so I went in there and I wrote a rhyme like that, and I did it on toilet paper.
Right.
I wrote the rhyme on a piece of toilet paper, and that's the same rhyme I spit to Eazy-E on the phone.
Right. Listen.
No lie.
Listen. I got to do this now. So listen, please. I got this segment on this show, right? It's called On the Spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically I have rappers, they spit, you know what I mean? So obviously I have everybody spitting. The people that say they don't spit, but I make them spit. Master P, Gucci Man, The Baby, my favorite Coogee Rap. I don't know if you know about Coogee.
Yes.
Nigga, I had Coogee. See where you sitting right now?
All day.
Coogee Rap.
That's
Coogee Rap.
For real.
You know what I mean?
For real.
Like, so, can you please give us a taste of the rhyme you spit for Eazy that got Bone and Thug signed, man? Can we hear a taste of that? I'm dying to hear what this was.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's like,
This is legendary right here, man. You're only gonna get this on This Is 50. Let's go.
right. Well, it's the nigga that wants again. The niggas that pick up the pit and they try to contend and say that they win. It's that Mac 10 that's blasting. Picking my gun to get when enough a nigga sass and pop on my clip when you asking who in the fuck was that masked man? The nigga that's pulling the trigger with this cause I'm slimmer. They figure they bigger when you consider a killer that's pulling your cap. Down with them niggas that want in the pack. The strap so pack you get. If I see you like shit, that's how it was.
Woo!
Yeah.
I'll sign you too. I'm gonna sign you now. I'm sign you again.
Yes,
Yo,
indeed. Yes, indeed.
I can see, and you gotta think, what year was this?
See, this was like 90. This is like 90. End of 93.
Pay attention. This was 93.
Yeah.
93.
Yeah.
93. Alright? 93. That's crazy, yo. I would have signed. Easy's a smart man. Like, anybody doing that, you hearing that in 93?
Yeah.
Where the fuck you at? I'm coming to get you now, type shit.
Yeah, bro, for real.
That's crazy. Now, did everybody develop that from.
Yeah. So when I came home, I spit it to everybody. And like, everybody was like, "Yo, that shit was crazy." And then like everybody just took it, went off into a corner, was like, did their own, and everybody came back,
Right.
and it was the same style, but it sounded different because of the different pitches. And like,
Right.
when we would rap for people, they would be like, just like standing there like.
Right.
They used to call us broke millionaires. They was like, because the first person to hear y'all, they gonna sign y'all. And that's basically what happened. Like, I mean, Tone Loc didn't really listen to us. Like,
Right.
But
You
know
dropped
what
the
I'm
ball, Tone Loc.
But Eazy was the first person
That
like,
listened.
Yeah, they had the power to like really do something with us, and he was the first person that heard us, signed us, like for real.
Listen, he hit the jackpot, because let's run down your discography. First album, how many times platinum?
Oh man, this is like I don't know what it is now. It's like so what is it now? I don't know. Like,
You can't even count that high. You know what I mean?
It's up there though, for real.
Right, it's up there, man. Y'all got legendary albums, legendary songs. What would be your favorite song that y'all ever did, if there is one, to you?
Man,
I mean the most to you.
Man, I tell people, you know what I'm saying, because I mean, you know, like of course we done songs with Big and Pac and like Easy and Pun,
Right.
and like, you know what I'm saying. But I say a great achievement is when we got to do the one with Phil Collins, man. You know what I'm saying, and not only did we get him to clear the song, we actually got him to be in the video.
In the video. Right.
The video, you know what I'm saying? Like we was like, and he told us, he was like, the reason I cleared the song because when I heard the song, he was like, these guys must have some good taste in music because this is my favorite song.
It's your favorite song.
And I like what they did with it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
And I'm a producer too. And it's just a lot of people that's hard to get clearances from. Prince is one of them. He don't clear shit.
no.
Nothing. He don't even. I mean, it is what it is. I love Prince, but he doesn't clear shit. Bill Collins,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. These people are damn near impossible to get them to clear something. So the fact that he did that,
Yeah.
because he cleared something for Wu-Tang or whatever,
Yeah.
because he liked the song, he liked
Yeah.
the content and what it was talking about. So
Yeah.
that in itself is an accomplishment, man.
Yes,
so
it is, man.
I have this thing on the show. It's called Flower Time, man. I want to give you your flowers, man.
Thank you,
For
bro.
real, man.
Appreciate it.
Salute, man. Salute to you with that, man. That's incredible, bro.
Yes,
So moving forward, man. Do you feel that you guys get the respect you deserve in this industry? Like, do you? Because people have selective amnesia in this industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's.
I can speak on that.
I mean, we don't, but it's expected because man, you got so many people doing it. You got so many carbon copies. People tend to forget as time goes on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, I really don't let it get me upset because I realize that, like some people are just coming into hip hop. So their favorite rapper may be somebody that's after us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The whole thing to me is just like, it's just to be able to like sit back and like just tell my grandkids like, I started that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
I got proof too.
Literally, we got signed because of me. That's a fact. Like, I didn't even know. See, I learned something today. I didn't know that. I like to learn stuff. I try not to ask the same redundant questions. Maybe somebody did ask you that before, but just as a fan of the music, I never knew that. Like, I always wanted to know what was the interaction like with Eazy-E. You know what I mean? Like, I was always curious to know. Like, real quick, do you have any like funny Eazy-E stories? Because Eazy-E is also one of my favorite artists. Like maybe a tour story or something about Eazy-E that people may not know. That you know what I mean?
Bro, it's just like man, we just used to be amazed, bro, at like just how like down to earth he was, like how down to earth, like sneaky, always like trying to play jokes. Like he used to like when he brought us to Cali, he used to pass out on the floor that he like in our apartment.
Right.
Like and like we used to go there like drinking and like smoking weed, like freestyling, like making up dumbass songs, and this nigga would pass out, like just pass out on the floor. Like we wake up, this nigga be on the floor, be like, nigga, Eazy-E's on the floor. Eazy-E sleeping on the floor.
Nigga,
Like,
on the floor, nigga.
You know
On my floor,
like,
nigga.
Yeah, you know, like just hype, like just tripping, you know, cause we was only with him like for a year before he passed away.
Before he
you know
passed away,
so
right?
We wasn't with him for that long, so it was still like new to us. Like even when he died, we was still like, nigga, we can't believe we with Eazy-E. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it was crazy.
Right. Now, let's go up to date. Now we got this thing now. It's called the Versus. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah.
So in case you didn't know, so I DJ for Raekwon from Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay.
So I don't know if you saw the Raekwon and Ghostface Versus.
No. I didn't. I heard about
Yeah.
it.
So you'll see your boy in there getting busy too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I do this too, but I'm a DJ. You know what I mean?
Okay,
You know what I mean? So the same way you spit it, I'm nice like that with the cuts. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we gotta do something one day. Maybe I can
Yes,
mimic.
sir.
I can mimic what you're saying with the record. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
See that? Don't try to take that. All right? So don't do that. Don't do it. I'm coming after you with my lawyers. But anyway, I say that to say, who could Bone Thugs do a versus with? Who would you want to do a versus with?
Man, we were supposed to do one with 3 6 Mafia.
3 6 Mafia.
Yeah, we were supposed to do one, but I mean, like, you know, man, it's like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I mean, we could probably do something with like somebody like Wu-Tang or like.
Right.
It's just like it's just hard because in our era, like everybody was different.
Everybody was different. That's you know how to do alley-oops. He know how to catch an alley-oop. That's where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Everybody was different. Even the groups in themselves, like all you guys were different. You didn't like you had your own thing. Even like let's take Wu-Tang for instance. We're talking about Wu-Tang, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we're ever gonna get another group with 10 members, and they all sound different, and they all went gold or platinum. That's never ever happening again.
No,
it's not.
It's not. Like no, it's not for real.
It's 10 motherfuckers.
Seriously.
In one group, and they all go gold or platinum. It's not happening.
Yo, because I used to look at them like, nigga, I thought we had a lot of niggas in our group. I'm like, nigga, I'm like, man. He's like
10.
Yeah, for real.
That's not happening, man. So I was always wanting to pick your brain with that, like.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So do you think? Well, let me ask you a question. Because a lot of people compare. It's backwards. They compare y'all to the Migos, which should be the other way around. The Migos should be compared to y'all because y'all were before them. So, do you feel that they're getting more credit for that style of rapping than where it originated from?
Man, they're Migos is getting credit for what they do.
Right.
Bone, we get credit for what we do. Like,
okay.
And it's very different. Like I don't even entertain the comparison because it's like it's very different.
I agree.
Different era, different time, different concept, different subject matter.
Right.
It's totally different. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't. That's why I don't even entertain.
Right. So let me ask you this, because we're on the same page with this. I like my artists to sound like where they're from, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if a nigga from South Central, he shouldn't be talking about riding a train in Timberlands. That don't make sense because you're not. Where they do that out there?
Yeah, exactly. For real.
You know what I mean? Now, I get so many people up here, right? And to me, I'm only speaking for me. A lot of people sound this. I don't know where nobody's from no more because they all sound the same. I'm like, where the fuck are they from? I have no idea where nobody's from anymore.
Bro,
and it's irritating.
Yeah, I was just saying the same thing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They sound alike, they look alike. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's one thing I miss. Like I said, like back in the day, like we in the era, in the generation we was raised in. You know what I'm saying? It was damn near taboo to sound like somebody else.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane didn't sound like KRS-One. KRS-One didn't sound like LL Cool J.
Right.
So on and so forth. And even with the groups.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was every Ghetto Boys didn't sound like NWA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody was different.
And not to cut you off, it's you nailing it in the coffin now because speaking on not sounding the same, y'all got picked up by Eazy-E and NWA was big, but y'all sounded nothing like NWA.
Nothing.
You were influenced by Big Daddy Kane, but you sounded nothing like Big Daddy. I never knew that's where you That's where that come from. Like
Yeah.
from you, I never knew that. But you sound nothing like Big Daddy Kane. Yeah. And I don't think the artists today, they don't go out their way to distance themselves, to stand out and be themselves, have an identity. That's why when I hear niggas rhyming now, I'm just like, where you from?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, definitely.
That don't make sense. I don't get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
up.
But that's my rant for the day. But anyway, so listen. Let's talk about this shirt right here, right? How can people get this merchandise? I like to help people sell their merchandise.
Yes, indeed, man. You can go on like thelifeapparel.com.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got all our merch out, man. It's official Bone Thugs and Harmony merch.
Right.
Krayzie Bone stuff. We do like merch for other artists as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Right.
It's official quality material, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Real quick, name me your top 5 lyricists of all time from your perspective.
My top 5 lyrics of all time. Okay, I'm gonna say this ain't no certain order.
Yeah, no order.
Like I said, I gotta say Big Daddy Kane, Trash from Naughty by Nature.
I know. I hear it. I hear why.
The DLC.
Woo.
Ice Cube. And MC Red.
Wow. Ice Cube is one of the greatest storytellers, by the way.
Yes,
Ice Cube and Slick Rick.
Yes,
those are two of the greatest storytellers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those dudes like really have it. But I gotta keep it real and say the person that made me want to rap was LL Cool J.
It was LL Cool J.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to LL Cool J, man.
It was LL, you know what I'm saying? Because like when my brother brought his album like Radio home, I listened to it and I wanted to learn his shit. So.
Right. Do you realize, people don't realize, because people always want to say, oh, they're young, blah, blah, blah. Do you realize LL was 15 years old when he did My Radio?
Bro, that's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm going to do you one even better.
That's crazy.
You like Special Ed?
Bro, love Special Ed.
Okay, you know how old he was when he did I Got It Made? He was 14.
Yeah.
I'm going to do you one even better. You know who Rakim is? I'm asking you a dumb question. I know you know who Rakim is. You know who that is, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know when he did Beats President? I came in the door. I said, you know how old he was? 17.
Bro, that's crazy.
17. So when people start talking to me about age, I quickly remind them
Exactly.
I mean, that has nothing to do with nothing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Talent is talent. You know what I mean? Age is not an excuse for nonsense and not having talent. You just can't do it. You're not it. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't keep it real with a lot of artists. You know what I mean? That's not it, bro. I don't care how old you are. That's not it. You know what I mean? So listen, man. Before we get out of here, man, how can people follow you or get in contact with you?
Man, I'm on social media. IG Krayzie_Bone, Twitter, I am Krayzie Bone, Facebook Cray Jack Your Boss, and all of BTNH sites.
Right.
Bone Thugs and Harmony. We all on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff.
Okay. So. Now, before we get out of here, is there anything else you want to chop it up about, speak on, or touch on that we didn't speak on, or promote, whatever?
Man, just want to let everybody know to make sure y'all get that album.
I got mine.
Yes. Leaves of Legend.
Leaves of Legends.
And the Strand will be coming to a green state near you. Better believe that.
Okay.
And also, you know what I'm saying, y'all, I'm working on finishing up the Crazy Melodies project. That's another project I got coming out in a few more months.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
And look out for our lyrical DJ album. Like, he's going to rap. I'm going to DJ. Yeah, look out for that.
Kill it.
Y'all think I'm playing? I'm going to be at his door like he was at Tone Loc's door. Yo, one more thing before we get out here now. I'm interested to know your answer to this. This is a hypothetical question. Last question, right? I'm going to give you one record, right? Mm-hmm. You could put any artist on this record. Now, the artist can be dead or alive because it's hypothetical. Mm-hmm. It could be any genre of music, any era of music. Who are you going to do that song with? Because you damn near did a song with everybody in the world already, but who would you do what this is going to do one record, any artist, any genre of music, any era, dead or alive? Who would you do the song with?
Man, dang, that's crazy. But I would have to say the person that made me want to do music, and that's Michael Jackson.
Ah! All right, that's what it is, Michael Jackson. I'm not mad at that.
For real.
I'm not mad at that. I'm surprised y'all never did nothing with Mike.
No, man. I never even met him.
You never even met? That's surprising to me, now that I think about it. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I lied. I got one more question. Please tell me, what was it like? Now, I don't know if y'all did, because back in the days, a lot of people, when we did songs together, you actually had to be in the studio. When y'all did the record with Big, were you there in the studio with him?
Yeah.
Can you briefly tell me what was the meeting like with Biggie and that whole session?
Bro, that shit was a vibe, bro. Like, cause we was out in Cali, like we just happened to be out there, like just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? And got a call from Puff, and he was like, "Yo, Big over at the studio wants y'all to come through and get on this album." We're like, "Oh shit, cool. We ain't had shit to do. Let's go." Shit.
Right.
So we go over there. You know what I'm saying? The whole Junior Mafia was up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like Stevie J and everybody was up in there.
Right.
Like we had our whole Camp Mo Thug camp was up in there. And like, bro, it was just a vibe. And like we heard the beat, and like we just first we got high as hell. We all passed out.
Of course.
Like, Big had us in there off the Hennessy, and man, we was just done. Like you know what I'm saying, and then we passed out. And Big was like, "Damn, all right." and then like so we woke up, man, and just like went right into the booth. Like went right into the booth, and Big was sitting there like, "Yo, what the fuck?" He was like, and then he was like, "Yo, I'm taking this shit home." And then like he actually he didn't lay his verse that night because he took the shit home and he wanted to like
sit with it.
Yeah, sit with it.
Right.
Like, and we didn't hear the shit until after he passed away and the album came out.
Wow. So that hook is my name, man. Who came up with that melody?
Well, I went in there first and
as always, you the leader. I get it.
Yeah.
No, it's real talk.
And then like Busy came in, like I added parts on top of it.
Right.
And then like everybody came in and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No, you killed that, yo. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I always wanted to know how that came about and what was that energy like.
Yeah.
And where did y'all record that? And you know, that was dope, man. I appreciate you for coming through, man. So once again, man, I want to thank you for coming through, man.
All good, bro.
All right, respect, man. True legend, man. Give this man his flowers, man. In the comments, man, flowers up for this guy right here, Krayzie Bone, Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what it is. All right, go get that album. All right, it's out right now. All right. And like always, when you see us, one knee us. That means pay respects. We out.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men. I'm on something.